It's not a coincidence that this movie came out, this week and the timing of it. Now you have March coming up, which is the Roman God of War. You have the Archer Ball going in Italy the 25th of March, which the 32322 is a skull and bones. Goes into numerologies. March 22nd, from March 22nd to May Day, Illuminati birthday. For those weekends, the seasons of weeks for sacrifices, major sacrifices. And that last week is one of the highest holy days leading up to May Day, Illuminati birthday. Fire sacrifice, blood sacrifice. That's why a lot of terrorist attacks happened in that last week going into May Day, Illuminati birthday. Big things had the Oklahoma City bombing, Texas, the Waco, all these, a lot of terrorists, because these devils, they worship Satan, universal, universal, the New World Order. Like I said in this movie, they showed you straight up, man, the witchcraft and sorcery that Esau does. And he's blatantly showing you in your face, man. You people don't see it. You don't see the subliminals. Now it's not even subliminal. Now he's just straight up telling you that he hates you tribes. And he got you tribes in the trance, brainwashed. You gonna learn when you open up them camps, boy. He shows his horns.
You got your toothbrush?
Check.
Do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Do you have your cozy clothes?
And you had one Jake trying to tell him that he worked with, yo, don't go over there. Don't be going over there, man. Don't be going around them white folks over there in the suburbs, man. You never know, man. You might not come back. He didn't listen to him. That's the 2/3 of our people. You don't listen. But the Lord is going to mock you for not listening, man. Since you laughed at the prophet, you laughed at the Lord going to laugh at you.
Got that.
What?
Do they know I'm black?
Should they?
You might wanna,
Mom and Dad, my black boyfriend will be coming up this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's a black man.
I ain't never seen you like this before, bro. Meeting family and taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man. Come back, get your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
You see, that was the omen when that deer for the cross went right across of the truck. That was the Spirit of the Lord trying to tell him, yo, don't trust thine enemy, man. But not Jake, though. Jake is hard-headed and stupid. They got to learn the hard way.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean if you're hungry, my man.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go.
Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She can take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
Hypnosis. You heard that? Hypnosis. Basically, in the movie, that's what she was doing. Hypnosis, man. The damn witch. That's what you are. You goddamn devils, man. You witches, you warlocks. That's what you are. You Rothschild. Talk about you Rothschilds. You regular Edomites, fuck you. You gonna be burned up, you damn demons. We're talking about you Rothschilds elites, man. Doing all this wickedness and witchcraft, man. Most High sees what you're doing. How about Shem Yahushai sees what you're doing, he's gonna fucking destroy you, man. Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. Monthly procrastinators, astrology, numerology, which they're getting ready, they're getting hyped up because their high holidays is coming, the wicked holidays is coming up. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them up. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. They shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, and none shall save thee. Your monthly procrastination, your divinations, and all that witchcraft. And we go into Deuteronomy 18. Hey, man, it's not time to be fucking around and playing games, man. Most High shaking shit the fuck up, man. Most High's not playing, man. Avoid pagan practices. That's what these devils are into. Sun worshiping. Sun worshiping. Moon worshiping, man. Scriptures say, don't be dismayed by the signs of heaven. Genesis 1st chapter talks about all those signs for change of the seasons, man. But these devils actually worship that, and that's what gives them power. Making these planets gods on earth. worshiping the sun, worshiping the moon. They ain't gonna openly do it in front of the people, but they're gonna open up church on Sunday, the day of the sun. And in the movie they showed the antlers with the deer symbolizing Baphomet, the New World Order. Then they showed the television right after, because they was putting the Jake in hypnosis. And then they showed the sun on top of the groves with the woods. And he said the rising of the sun. And the Edomites talked about the family. If you want to be part of our family, and he kept saying the clue, the key word, order. Talk about the New World Order, man. These devils worship Satan, man. Straight the fuck up. Deuteronomy 18:9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abomination of those nations. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or use divination, or an observer of times, or a chanter, which this bitch was, this fucking Edomite witch, or a witch. Alright, divination or observer of times, or pass his son or daughter through the fire. They had that Archibald that was up in New York. Now it's going to go to Italy, the 25th, which is a high holiday for these satanic priests. So they're the devil, or a charmer, which she was, this devil, or consultant with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. And the Most High just killed one of the KKK wizards in Missouri City, in Missouri River, found dead. You goddamn witches and warlocks and wizards. You're going to be swimming with the fishes, man. Most High going to do away with you fucking demons. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord, and because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drove them out before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. For these nations which thou shalt possess hearken unto observer of times, which Esau does, and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee to do so. So these other nations are meant to follow these ways, but our people follow their ways. Esau got our people in the trance with his television, his music, his wicked ass celebrities. They straight up worship Satan. Lady Gaga, come on, man, that's a deity. Gaga, Beyonce with that damn Ishtar performance in the Super Bowl. The Zidonian goddess Ashtoreth, Semiramis, Tammuz, all these Guadalupe, all same deities, different names, same power, same negative energy. Is against the scriptures, adverse to the scriptures. We're Ephesians 6. We're bound spiritual wickedness in high places. You understand what I'm saying? You people out there don't know what the fuck you're fucking with. And 2/3 of our people come against us, you're gonna get squashed if you don't repent and get yourselves right, man.
I'm good, actually.
Are you ready for this?
I'm back in V. So look, I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb. But it's cool, bro. How you not scared?
And they kidnapped them, and they put the Jake into a trance. And that's what they did to our people. They took up from the west coast of Africa. They took the natives that were here, and they destroyed our people and put them in a fucking trance. They're in a comatose. And the only way to wake up is this truth, but they don't want to wake up. We've been in the trance for 500 years on this devil. This witchcraft, this wand that he spreads out, that he waves in front of us and puts us in a trance with television, damn school system, all this bullshit.
This, man. Good to see another brother around here. Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Yo, sorry, man.
See, that's when he came out the hypnosis, man. He was a sex slave to that old Edomite witch.
Get out! Yo! Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose!
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Mine is a terrible thing to waste. Terrible thing to waste.
See, that's Esau. Look, they were selling them on auction, like auctioning blocks. That's what Esau did. Selling out people in auctioning blocks, fucking them up, putting them in a fucking trance with his wicked hand. 5 hand, man. That's the spirit. Hey, man, that's what we're battling, man. Ephesians 6:10. That's the spirit, man. Kolo Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which these demons bow down to. 6:10. Our power is greater than your power, you fucking devils. You Rothschilds. Your power is going down, man. Fucking Foxfire, Lucifer, you're going down. Ephesians 6:10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's his devil, man. The Rothschilds, the elites. Scriptures talk about Isaiah 14. You're going down. Your power, your hand's going down, man. Your power's going down. Isaiah 14 and 12. How thou art fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. You got that TV show in that South California storm called Lucifer. How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation. Talk about your Rothschilds. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit among the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. You think you're God, but you're not. You're the devil. Yet that thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You going